have my kit reveal for you guys for how to kill a kit with style for the month of October. I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. This is what I keep all my fall stuff in, and there's some Halloween stuff in here too, and I haven't been through it since I put it away last fall. So what I thought I would do for today is go ahead and just look through all of these papers, pull out some of the stuff that I really like, that I really want to use for the next couple of months, and kind of put my kit together with you instead of just showing you what I have. So I have to flip it this way so that the flap doesn't actually hit my tripod, but let's go ahead and take a look at what is in here. Now you have seen this before a few times, but it just has been a while since I actually opened it up. So I have a bunch of cut files in this one. I think I'm probably going to try to use all of these. There's pumpkins and the word fall, and I think the word leaves is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this out. I started cutting out this kind of plaid pumpkin, which I think is really cool, and it didn't fully cut all the way, so I needed to kind of take the time to actually use my craft knife and cut some of these spots. But I think I will keep this in the kit, and at least I can, you know, at some point throughout the month maybe get this all cleaned up and usable. But there's a big, you can see just based on my hands, the size of that pumpkin. This is just the paper that I cut it from, and I think most of these were free files that I got from Paper Issues or somewhere like that. So I don't need to keep that. I cut that same plaid pumpkin in a few sizes. So I also have, it feels like there's two here, but nope. I also have them in this size that they, again, just need to be cleaned up. They're usable. I just have to go through with my craft knife and get some of those little finicky details cut out properly. So 3 pumpkins in total for that. And then here you can see I cut out a whole bunch of these pumpkins, and I think I'm going to keep this. They're not all cut out really well, but I think I can probably use the outlines of some of these too, so we'll see. I'm just gonna put it to the side. Oh, this is where I always have problems. I want to keep everything. Just a couple of cute cards that I cut out, probably from, that looks very Simple Stories to me, so I'm just gonna kind of keep them to the side to use for embellishments. I always use the branding strips from my Wild Whisper kits, so I'm going to keep those kind of off to the side as well. And now here's where you see I'm getting into scraps. So, let's put the scraps over to the side, and then maybe I can kind of pick through and grab some if I need some. Here's another card. This I think is Echo Park. This is a scrap of Wild Whisper paper, and another card. These are some full 6x6 pieces, so I'll keep those. Cut aparts, I will keep. That's a pretty large piece of paper. Again, I think this is Echo Park, so I'll go ahead and keep that. I never actually opened up any of this stuff, so this is definitely going to be staying in my kit. I think I got this from Peachy Cheap, so I think it was the sticker sheet, the little sort of ephemera pieces and cards, the 6x8 paper, and these stickers, and this is the, what is it called? Crepe Paper Hey Pumpkin. So this is all brand new. I have never touched it, so I'm going to go ahead and definitely keep that as a kit. This is just a huge bag that has slowly been whittling down over the last few years of different die cuts and ephemera pieces that I got from K & Company. I actually bought them at Dollarama. And I've given tons away. I've used tons of them. So I'm going to keep this because it's just kind of that fun staple that I've had for so many years. So I'll put that down here. This is from last year. I'm not sure why I kept that. It's from a layout that I did last year. So drop that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my pieces of Wild Whisper paper, and I'll keep this black piece where I've punched sort of a spider web. I have this punch. It's a Martha Stewart punch. So we'll keep this all together. That kind of works well together. This is also Wild Whisper paper. This is from their Halloween night collection from a couple of years ago. So I'll go ahead and keep all of this kind of as one kit as well. So now I guess you could say I've got two kits. I've got this one and I've got this one. I know I have ephemera to go with this, so I'll dig that out. So there's 2 pages. I think I started to cut this out, maybe. This is all paper from this paper pad. So another cane company that I actually think I got from Dollarama. It was probably, at the time, probably like $3. I think it was before things got bumped up to $4. And I think I kept it because I actually want to use this piece, and I could even use this. So I left it in here, but also just so that I could remember where all these papers came from if anyone asked. So these are the Cane Company papers. I'm gonna go ahead and keep one of each paper, and I think I'm gonna put any of the second papers that I have into a donate or possibly into my giveaway pile. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that one's really fun. That's the back of that one. I'm not super big into the kind of like scrolly, glittery paper, but I do like this. I only have one of this page left. I actually think I used it on this side. It's just kind of a nice gray. Oh, you guys can see my lights, how much stuff I have up here from holding my camera. Some fun pumpkins. I don't need 2 of those. This one, yeah, I know that I've cut some of these strips out, so I'll go ahead and keep this page. This is kind of a nice fun. It's almost like the Harlequin diamond pattern on the back, so I'll keep that. This one's cute, and then it has the spider webs on the back. This has this kind of fun yellowy orange. I'm gonna see if I can change that lighting a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I'm still playing around with all of my lights and what kind of lighting I need for our new house, so forgive me for that. So yeah, so this is kind of just a fun pattern on the other side of that orangey too. So I'll put that away. And then I think I used the purple side of this one, so I'll keep that. I think this is the last 2. So yeah, this is like a fun orange on this side, but this is also fun. Lots of stuff that's big enough that you could fussy cut it out. So I'll go ahead and keep one of those. All right, that got rid of a few things. So I don't think these will become page kits necessarily, but they're kind of a fun base for any of the kits that I put together because there's lots of solid pieces in here too. So I'm gonna put that above me. And then I think this is actually just the last page. Yeah, that's the back of that paper pack. So since I already have one of these, I will put that over there. This actually also feels like it's part of that paper pad. So I think I probably, as I was tearing things out and the pad sort of is falling apart, I wasn't putting it all back together. And that little bat is the same as in the orange. So I'll just keep one of these. This is the back, kind of a little bit of a different pattern here. You could almost use it this way because these look like little fence posts. I don't know if you can see, yeah. All right, so I'll keep this one. This is Christmas. I don't know why it's there. Okay, just a plain piece of black cardstock can go with kind of my extras that I'm putting off to the side here. This is the other half of that big sunflower. I only used half of it, so I'll keep this and maybe I can incorporate it into another layout. So this can go down here. This is some yellow cardstock, so I'll throw it here. This is sort of more fall than Halloween. It's the Strength of the Season collection from, don't look at that, that's a different collection. This is the Strength of the Season collection from Wild Whisper. So you can see it has really that beautiful fall palette, but also there's some winter stuff and summer stuff, and it's just really about like your internal seasons and growing and changing and things like that. So I'll go ahead and keep these pieces all together. There's the backs. This is from that collection as well, so you can see there's the little snowflakes, and the back is this beautiful purple with the acorns. I think this was a napkin from last year's Thanksgiving that I probably meant to cut out and decoupage onto something, so I will keep that. It's kind of pretty and gives me something different to work with. This is from their sweater weather collection. That's what this piece was here. So that's from a few years ago. Does it have a date? Yeah, 2017. So I still have a very small amount of this left over, and I can totally use just this section or cut out these words. So that's why I've kind of kept that. This is also from the Strength of the Season. And so this is all kind of, I would say, another page that I can put together, probably even multiple pages, and I think a lot of this will also work in my October daily. So I'll pop that there. This is my close to my heart stuff that I got from Jen Smith. Her info will be down below. So if you're looking for a Close to My Heart consultant, please go say hello to her. Tell her Jen sent you. And yeah, she's just such a fantastic lady. So this is the Bloom with Grace collection. I used the other portion of this sunflower with this collection to create a layout. And so I'm gonna put this back here, even though it may not be where I actually use it. And I just hauled these gorgeous stickers from Dollar Tree. That haul is coming up, I think, tomorrow or Wednesday, one of those days. So stay tuned for that. It's the biggest Dollar Tree haul I've ever had. But that reminded me of this collection so much. So I grabbed those. I love the tracks. And so I'm gonna keep this together as a page kit and try to get a layout done with this. Again, also really good for my October daily because you know, beginning of October for us is Thanksgiving and all the nice fall stuff, so this will work really well. These cute little birds to me are so just like understated but super fall feeling. I love that blue color. So this is Beautifully Brisk from Bo Bunny. It's a couple years old as well. It's from 2018. And I just love that beautiful blue. I don't have any other pieces of this, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to maybe put it to the side and see if I can build a kit around it. So let's put it here. It might actually go with some of these papers. Is this the same? This could actually be another paper from that same collection. I think this one is. So let's put these two together. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, okay, so let's put these two together and I'm gonna see if I can add a few more things to that. This one could work. It's got kind of the warm colors. And the pumpkins are kind of fun. This is from Imaginus. It is, sometimes they have dates, sometimes they don't. Oh my gosh, you guys, 2011. Do you see that? Yeah, I'm gonna put these together. I think that will work well. And then here's a nice blue. Hey, maybe I already thought to do this. Maybe this already was a page kit. Because there's that blue. Do you think that works? I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna say that that works. That blue is kind of similar to the lighter blue in here. I might just need a plain, even actually, there we go. I might just need the plain cardstock and just use a pop of the darker blue. Okay, let's put all this together. This is a page kit. We're putting it here. I think I pulled this out. The cat. I think I pulled this out and put it in here because of the peachy colors in it. It's definitely not fall necessarily, but I think that's why it's in here. I don't think I'm going to use it for fall. It didn't work out the last couple of years, so I'm actually going to pull this to the side and put it away. This is the other paper from the floral collection that I pulled out from Wild Whisper, and again, it's those orange colors that kind of drew my attention. You can see on the other side here, it's a little bit more kind of spring or summer, but this one, I don't know, I think I'm gonna put both of them to the side for now. They're out, so if I change my mind, I could always throw them in, or if something comes up that really catches my attention and I think they'll work well together, I'll just throw them back in. So this came from my paper pad as well. This was a Recollections paper pad, one of those Michaels paper pads that they do that just looks really similar to some of the American Crafts collections, but it's not actually one of their collections. So it's a little bit thicker paper and there's texture on it. There's a little glitter. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. There is nothing on the back of these. So I've got, this is sort of more Halloween-y with the little jack-o'-lanterns, and they've got little costumes on, but not all of it is. These two obviously could be just about anything. They're fairly generic. And then this to me is sort of more fall. This is definitely Halloween. Sorry, I'm moving too fast here. This says Happy Halloween on it, so definitely Halloween. This is almost more baby boy to me than anything else. I'm actually gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull these two out and put them with my baby boy stuff. Yep, see, this is why we do this. So I'm gonna put these together. They're kind of fun together, and make that a page. And then this is more, oh yeah, more fallish here. I think there's a couple more. Are they from the same? This one is, at least. So I'm gonna put these ones together, and then I'm gonna put those other ones together for kind of Halloween. So we've got those. I am putting little markers in here so I know in between each one. These are Pam Bray's Nature's Bliss, which are just like these beautiful 6x6 watercolor mixed media feel 6x6 papers. They're double-sided. They're not necessarily just fall, but they're just these really pretty pops of color. They're from Wild Whisper, and I think they still have some in the store, so you can go and check them out. My discount code will be below for you if you want to grab 10% off, which, go save some money, because why not, right? But a lot of these do have some kind of fall feel to them, so I'm gonna go ahead. Again, I'm popping these to the side. They're not really a kit for me necessarily, but just those little extras. This is, oh, more of that Beautifully Brisk. Oh, yay, okay. So it's got the green this time, and then these dots. So let me put that with these papers right here, because we know that they'll all work together. These are some pictures that I planned to scrap last year and never did. Uh-oh. And now they're sticking together. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Look at how cute my little sweethearts are. This is my nieces, my two nieces, and my nephew. You've seen them in layouts before. They're a lot older now. This is from 2015. And then here's all of our munchkins at that time. There were 7 of them. So we've added one more, our new little guy, but super cute. So I think I I'm going to keep those so that I can scrapbook these for sure. Put them right there. This is a scrapbook page that I actually started and just have never finished. You've seen it before because probably for the last 2 years I've pulled it out and said I'm going to finish it. It's using that Bo Bunny collection, the Briskly Beautiful, or Beautifully Brisk, I mean, and I just haven't finished it. I'm just struggling, I think, with how to embellish it and what direction to take it in. So it's there. It needs to get done. Page kit. I'm just going to call it that. This is more of that strength of the season. You can see the beautiful sunflowers. And then there's bees on the other side. So let me put this with that paper. Actually, it would work really well, I think, with the fox paper. There's lots of things I can do with that. Okay, so that is all my papers. And I have a few kits in here, so I think I'm probably good with that. I was wondering if I might need to pull in some other papers from the stuff that Christy gave me, but I think I'm gonna go with all of this right here. I'm going to keep all of these, I'm gonna cut them and keep them out as embellishment and kind of keep all the Halloween stuff a little bit separate, I think. And then I can kind of pull from that too. So, embellishments, holy smokes. I didn't realize most of this was embellishments. There's actually tons of paper down here, but I think what I've gone through here is good enough for now. So, okay, so this is just a little, it's actually meant to hang. I don't know if you can see there, and I just never had the opportunity to hang it. It's like a little shadow box, but I threw a bunch of embellishments in here. Lots of them are chipboard. There we go. Lots of them are little chipboard pieces and just random pieces that I've been collecting, keeping it freaky. There's some flat-backed brads in here, stars, there's all kinds of things. So this will kind of stay out on my desk, and I'll throw stuff in here that doesn't really have a place to go, but I want to get it used up. There's the word magic. Ooh, that's pretty. I think that came from one of my sampler packs. Okay, so let's keep this out and I'll throw stuff in here. I've had these for a really long time. They're like this fun glittery sticker. I only have these last bits left over, so I think, well, I can throw that in there. I think I'm going to put them to the side and see, I don't know. I can't make a word with R-S-T-U-Z, can I? So yeah, I'm just gonna put these to the side. This is filled with, you can see here, lots of little bits and pieces, all from just a few collections. I got this from Michael's. It's table scatter, but it's just got pumpkins and these really fun kind of vellum leaves, so I love using that. This is just some last bits and pieces from 6x6 papers, so I've got them in there, little pieces. This is actually that table scatter. I don't remember what collection most of this is from, but a lot of it was Echo Park, and there was some crepe paper, things like that. These are Freckled Fawn wooden buttons. These are K & Company from that same big die pack that I showed you earlier. The one that I showed you was all the Halloween stuff. They also had a bunch of kind of more fall ones, so I think most of the fall is in here. Freckled Fawn cork, pumpkins. This is, again, all that fall K & Company. So different types of leaves and gourds and things. There's wood veneer in here from whichever collection this is. Yeah, just a ton of stuff, but it's all my fall related stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it all in here, and then I can pick through it as I need to for any of my fall layouts. So I'll keep that out like that. Fall stamp. I don't know where I got this one from, honestly, but it is super cute. It's got sort of a little Halloween that you can see down here. Oh, if my camera wants to focus. There you go. It's got a little Halloween, but it's got a lot of fall. There's a cornucopia and some leaves. It's got the moose, and it's got a little squirrel, or maybe that's a beaver because it's got weird teeth. I don't know. It's pretty small for a beaver. You can make a tree. It's just a very cute random stamp set that I've never actually used before, but I leave it in here because one day I will use it. So I'll put that there. This is my favorite stamp set for fall. I love it. It's the Sweater Weather stamp set from Wild Whisper. So it's just got these big beautiful leaves and the pumpkin, and this says I love fall most of all. You can see I've used this one quite a bit, so definitely that's going to stay in here. These are some Halloween enamel dots. They can go in that little jar. This is a giant bag filled with Halloween table scatter, and then these little bows, I didn't have a place to put them, and so I kind of threw them in there, but they're not related to fall, but they're in the bag. But this was a giant bag that I got several years ago, and it's just like big sequins. There's a skull and crossbones, there's little webs, there is what else, bats in here. There are little like starbursts and little orange pieces and just a ton of things. I use them, I pick through and just use the pieces that I need, but they would make a really fun shaker pocket and all that kind of stuff. And then I also have this table scatter here, which is the sequins, whatever that sort of plastic sequins material is, but it's all maple leaves. And then some more of that table scatter with the vellum leaves, only these ones are brown. And then instead of pumpkins, it's little apples. So kind of just a big random mishmash, but I kept it all in this bag because I found myself constantly bringing it places and people asking if they could have little bits of it. So yeah, so that will go there. I'll keep that out. Leaves, same with these wood veneer leaves. I will keep those. I got these, there's two more of them actually, also from Dollarama several years ago. This is the Recollections. This is a Kane company, and they're sort of just like matting pieces, or you could use this in Project Life or in Pocket Pages, because I think these are actually, well, they're 4.5 by 6.5, so they're just slightly larger than your 4x6 photos so that you can mat your photo on here, but they're easily cut down if you wanted to make cards out of them. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep them along with this 6x6 paper pad. This is a My Mind's Eye paper pad, and I'll just kind of put them over to the side here as just that extra bit of stuff if I need to dive in for some extra papers. Here's some cute little papers that I used. Oh, I like the orange. I probably kept these scraps because orange is such a classic color for Halloween. So I'm going to put that with those Halloween papers. I've got, oh, got stuff falling out. Okay. I've got this wood veneer set from Dollar Tree. I haven't seen the Halloween ones this year, so I'm glad I grabbed a bunch of them when I did. I have used them. You can see here's another sheet from another pack that I had. I've used them all except for these bats. I love to use them with like DIYs and stuff too. They come in really handy, so I'm gonna go ahead and obviously keep those. Googly eyes, because why not? It's Halloween. Here is a few little bits and pieces that I can throw into that container. There we go. Yes, I knew I had at least one more of these. So there's more of those papers. But as I'm looking through these, I honestly am not using them as quickly as I should. And does it have a date on here? Yeah. So this is from 2012, friends. 2012. It's way in the teeny tiny fine print. So I'm gonna put these to the side, this one and the other two that I showed you, and I think I'm gonna go through them actually. I wasn't going to, but I think I will go through them and just pull out the few pieces that I know that I like that I'm going to use and donate the rest. So yeah, I don't actually need to hold on to those. Here are some K & Company stickers. Dollarama, I know, clearly there was one year where Dollarama had everything K & Company made. 2012, that's what it says on here. 2012, that's what it says on these. These are little treat bags, but I thought they would make really pretty little pockets and things like that. So there's 16 pieces in here, never actually used them. There are 7 pieces here, super cute. This is the kind of thing that works really good in an October daily, so I will keep those. I used a couple of these little spiders, same thing, this is K & Company, came from Dollarama. Finally used a couple of the spiders, but I've got to try to figure out if I'm going to use these or not, so I'll just put that to the side. These are adorable little mummies that I know came from K & Company as well, from Dollarama. My goodness. These are rub-ons. They really did not work well at all, so these are gonna go in the garbage. I would love to say that I could use them or give them away, but they really actually didn't work, so scrap piece of paper. This tag is from the Treasured Memories ladies that come from Kamloops to the Scrapbook Carnival every year here in Calgary, and they always have the most amazing custom papers and tags and things like that, so that's going to get used this year. Here is, oh look, Dollarama stamps. Never ever use them, and I think at this point I'm not going to. I don't know if these actually have a date. 2013 is what is on these. I'm gonna put them in my giveaway pile. I did use a couple of these last year. I used whatever was here and whatever was here, so I'll keep these. Hopefully I can use the other ones. I thought this was really pretty. It's Jolie's Boutique. I think I probably got it at Walmart. It was probably on clearance, but it is very pretty, so I'll go ahead and keep that. This is Mombi chips, which are just the chipboard stickers, so the beautiful bats, 3 sheets of bats, and then some of these chipboard stickers. Never actually used them. 2013, wow. Okay, they're getting used this year. And then I have a ton of this paper, and I think most of this is going to end up going. Just being honest with myself. So I really do actually like these papers. I think they're fun. I love kind of the haunted house look to it, but I'm not using them. These are just really thin bulk paper, so yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodbye to all of this. I bet this is like a craft paper. It's thicker and it's glittery. These are pre-made pages that you can buy, you used to be able to anyways, at Dollarama. And they're kind of cute, and the little elements in them are really cute, but I just never used them, and they're several years old, like probably 2006 or 2007. So yeah, here's another one. Again, the elements are really cute, but I never used them. There's no date on them. So I think I'm gonna pop these in the to-go pile. I did use some of this, and this is again just that kind of cheaper paper. I have a few of these. I'll just quickly scan through it like this for you. I kind of like this one. It just has different colors to it, so maybe I'll just pull that one out. I kind of like this one too. Maybe I'll just pull that one out. See, this is what I do. This is why I have stuff here from 2011. But I don't need all these repeating patterns. So, yep, I think I'm good. This is all going, guys. It's all going. And then this is a lot of scraps. And I think most of it is also gonna go. So here's what I've kept for Halloween. Just a quick flip through. I've got these two papers and this orange paper. And then I've just got a couple of these. I'm gonna put this right on top because I want to use this to make some sort of page. So here's my page kit, I guess you could say, and then just a few like basic Halloween extra little pages to maybe spruce up some of the stuff that I have here. Okay, so that's sort of page number 1, I guess you could say. This page needs to get done. Absolutely, just needs to get done. Then I have this set here to do sort of a fall page with. I have this set here to do a Halloween page with. Maybe something with our little guy because it's kind of cute like that. I have this set here. And there's this, however I want to use it. So there is another fall page. I have my Bloom with Grace papers from Jen from Close to My Heart. And then I've thrown in these stickers and this other sunflower to do something with. And there are stickers that went with that too. She always sends me the pages with the stickers because I just think that's like the best bang for your buck when you're getting those kits from Close to My Heart. I have my Wild Whisper Strength of the Season and a few, well, not a few, just these two pieces from Sweater Weather. And then the Strength of the Season is just these beautiful fall, winter, I mean there's even summer stuff in here, but I just love the fall colors that are in there. I have my crepe paper collection, Hey Pumpkin. I'll probably get a few layouts with this. Let me do a quick flip through here so you can see how cute it is. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Single-sided papers. Really, really, really cute. Yeah. So that's in there. Then I have this paper here that is from Halloween Night from Wild Whisper as well. So that's kind of one kit that can do something really fun and spooky with those classic Halloween colors. And this piece of paper that I already punched out a little bit. So that is all the papers that I have pulled out that I'm going to keep in this kit and use this month. I'm not going to bother with these two pieces because I have a lot of extras here. So I have all my big jumble of sequins in here, the bats, and all the different stickers from K & Company and the papers. I'm going to put these on top so that I can remember to go through them. So I've got these 3 pieces from Recollections and K & Company to go through. I also have this 6x6 pad from My Mind's Eye. I have the 6x6 papers from Pam Bray. That's also a Wild Whisper collection. I have my wooden ghosts and pumpkins and bats and some googly eyes. And then I will cut out all of these pieces so that I have them as little cards. I have my napkin. These little cards go with this, and I'm pretty sure that this is a crepe paper collection from American Crafts, but it doesn't actually have the exact like company that they released it for. So and then I've got this scrap of paper from Pebbles. Oh, some of that stuff could have been from Pebbles too, sorry. And a couple pieces from Simple Stories. And then these are Wild Whisper branding strips. And these super fun little spiders from Wild Whisper that I can still definitely get some life out of. And then this ephemera here is it. So that's kind of everything. Oh, hold on, let me show you. I totally forgot. I have the 2 stamp sets. I have these little wood veneer. And I have this little container with these little bits and pieces that I'll just leave out on the desk like this and kind of throw things in as I need to. And then from Dollar Tree and Dollarama, they are already up here because they're part of a haul that's happening tomorrow. I got these stickers. They're kind of dimensional and almost look like tin. So I thought those were kind of fun. And then I got these stickers because they're so cute. I love the little coffee cup here and just like the ghost with the glasses I think is adorable. And then the pink pumpkins, I thought that this would make a really fun, different kind of Halloween layout. So maybe that will work well with my pumpkins that I have over here that are the cut files. Maybe I can do something with these and those stickers. Oh, hold on. One last thing. I have these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You guys. Dollar Tree. I don't buy a ton of stickers from Dollar Tree, but occasionally I find really cute ones. These were cute. I thought specifically of my October daily when I saw these. So now that is it. That is my kit for October and November as I start to transition into Christmas. If you have any questions, please leave them for me down below. I miss you guys. It's been a long time since I've been posting regularly because life has just gotten so crazy, but thank you, thank you, thank you for coming back and for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna go now because I've chatted your ear off, but until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.